All right, Coach, get the 2-1 win today. But first, I'm going to ask you, I know you don't normally do this, but the individual, Ethan Bedgood, sets the career RBI record for the program yesterday with the 2 RBI single in Game 1. But just talk about Ethan as a person, as a player. He's one of the more storied players to come through the program, holds the single-season hits record. Certainly going to be going down as one of the Patriot greats. But just talk about Ethan as a player and how you've spent your time with him.
Yeah, it's funny. I'll never forget Coach White and I's conversation 5 years ago about Ethan, and he was a catcher out of high school, and he said, "Coach, I don't know if he's going to ever catch for us, but he's going to hit." And he was right, and so it's been fun to watch him throughout his career. He's always been a mature kid. Just to watch him grow up throughout his career, watch him be in a leadership role with this group of guys and this team, and just he takes the ebbs and flows of the game really well. He never gets too high and never gets too low. He shows up to work every day, blue collar mentality, and that comes from his parents and his upbringing and the way that he was raised. And it's crazy that it's been 4 years already, but man, that's an impressive record to hold at this place. There's been a lot of good hitters come through this program in the years that we've been playing baseball, and for him to hold a record like that is super impressive. And more than anything, just such a tremendous human being. Smart kid. He's got a lot of good things ahead of him in his life. Just couldn't be prouder of him, and then just, man, really blessed to just be a part of his life and to be a part of his story. And so we're going to miss him, but we'll save that conversation for later down the road.
Coach, 2-1 win today. You guys get a huge start out of Rawley Hector. Goes 7 innings. He gave up just 5 hits, just the 1 run, and it was unearned. And then Josh Pelfrey comes in, gets his first career save, really kind of just shuts down the Dust Devil lineup. A picky lineup that did a good job of scrapping some runs together, especially late in games, and he really did a good job of shutting that team down. Talk about today. Talk about getting that win, getting the split after kind of a scrappy series as a whole.
Yeah. First and foremost, Coach Middleton and A&M International, they've done a tremendous job over the last several years of building that program to where they are today. That was a place that hadn't had a ton of success, and he's gone in there and had some good roots and got to do it right down the road in Kingsville for a long time as an assistant. Has been able to take his spin on that model to international, and man, he's got those guys believing. He's got those guys playing tough. They're scrappy. They're talented. They're a tough group, and they're going to make some noise, I think, throughout the rest of this year. So credit to him for how good those guys are, how well they play, how well they compete. They're tough, and we can learn some things from them. And so credit to him, and then just like a really good weekend. Obviously today, Rawley Hector was tremendous. Got in some tough spots, made some big time pitches. I thought he made his best pitches of the day whenever we had runner on third base and needed to get back in the dugout, and it was one of those days where we couldn't afford to give up runs, and he made some of his best pitches in those spots. And then Josh Pelfrey was tremendous to go in there as a freshman and slow his heartbeat down and just execute pitch after pitch for 2 innings in a tough spot to give us a chance to win the ball game is tremendous. He's going to have a lot of good things in front of him too. Just the right kind of kid, right mentality, works really hard. We can all learn something from him. So really awesome to see our guys respond, find a way to get the series split. Now it's back to work. Be ready for this next weekend.
All right, we're here with Ethan Bedgood. First of all, Ethan, we're going to start by going back to yesterday, Game 1. 2 RBI single there, I believe, is a 3rd inning. You set the UT Tyler career RBI record for this program, and it's such a storied program. So many great hitters have come through this program, but for you to be standing on top alone now, how does that make you feel? What did you think about all that?
I've been blessed to be able to spend 4 good years here and get a lot of opportunity, especially early on as a freshman. And I played with a lot of good hitters, and being in the middle of this lineup for so long, I'm bound to have those opportunities, and just kind of trust my guys and trust myself, and when I get the opportunity, try and get in there and do the job. So it's kind of how I felt getting to this so far.
Well, Ethan, today, you fast forward to today, the 7th inning, you guys, I mean, not necessarily struggle to get guys on base, but struggle to get the big hit. And then finally there with runners on first and second, you get that tough single up the middle, scores the run. You know, a big play there from you, obviously. What was the approach of the plate today, specifically, knowing how you guys were yesterday and then coming in today? Is there anything you guys changed as a team or anything you specifically changed?
You know, something we've been working on with the wind blowing in as hard as it is. You know, we've been trying to just hit the ball hard and low, and we, you know, I felt like we put good at-bats together today, and we hit the ball pretty well consistently, and I was just able to sneak that one through the middle. So just doing what we were working on.
Head into next week, going down to Kingsville, road trip. You guys coming off the big road trip there at Angelo State, a big win there. And then, you know, the road record really for you guys has been kind of back and forth. You guys have been pretty solid on the road this year. What do you guys need to do specifically on offense to kind of keep it rolling, keep it together, make sure you guys keep getting those wins on the road?
You know, just keep building off what we've been doing. Just keep putting good at-bats together and keep hitting the ball hard. And, you know, we trust that good things will happen. So that's the focus moving on forward.
Well, we're here with the winning pitcher, Rawley Hector. Rawley, 7 innings, 5 hits, 1 run unearned, 2 walks, 5 strikeouts. Rawley really had it going out there. I mean, just that one blemish in the third, 7 full, really gave the Patriots a good start and really kind of what you guys needed on this Sunday. What was working for you out there?
Fastball slider today was really working. Those guys over there on the other side, they're a really good team, really scrappy at bats. So I knew I needed to have some good stuff today. And you know, shout out the defense. Defense played phenomenal defense right behind me, and they did a fantastic job. And you know, offense came through there in the 7th inning, and I was just glad we were able to pull that one out.
Yeah, you know, you guys, I mean, this whole weekend, that international squad has been really scrappy. They fouled off a lot of pitches. They've seen a lot of pitches as well. But you guys, today it was really kind of, you made them put it in play, but to let your defense do all that work for you. Is that something you guys kind of, as the weekend progressed, hey, we need to be, you know, just try to get these guys into weak contact? Is that kind of something you guys looked at pretty much most of the weekend?
Yes, sir. You know, just it boils down to just executing your pitch, every pitch you can. You know, we knew that with how aggressive they are and, you know, how good they were with 2 strikes that, you know, eventually they're going to get themselves out. So I just knew that if I go out there and execute my pitch, that they'll run into outs.
So, Rawley, we're going to head into next weekend. You guys are going to go on the road to Texas A&M Kingsville, but it's another weekend that you guys need to respond and have another big weekend away from home. What's the pitching staff need to do specifically to keep that going?
Should go out there and win game 1. The next most important game is on Friday night. You know, we believe that Blom's going to go out there and give us a good start, but you know, the most important one is next Friday. So we'll go out there, take it 1 game at a time, trust our routine, and just keep executing pitches.